Lebanese, I don't like to waste anything. We ground our baklava, we turn it into a cheesecake crust, and it's a baklava cheesecake. Baklava, we do it vegan, so we make it with coconut oil instead of butter or ghee, and then we have walnuts in it. Most of our sweets are lightly sweetened. These are called mamoun. They are stuffed, the round ones are stuffed with dates, and then the oval ones are stuffed with ground pistachios and a little sugar. Mafruka, it's ground pistachios, rose water, and it's stuffed with ginger cream. I'm Susie Phillips. I am the owner, operator of Gypsy Cuisine. This is our restaurant, and we started out as a food truck. So come on in.
How long have you been in Asheville for?
In Asheville, I've been since 2003.
Okay. And how long this business has been in Asheville for?
In this brick and mortar, we've been open we're on our third year, but we started as a food truck in 2010.
Okay, I did not realize that.
Yeah.
How did you come up with an idea to open this? Well, start with the food truck first, I guess.
Well, the food truck was kind of a bounce back on brick and mortar. In 2007, the economy crashed, as you know, and I had investors lined up. So when it all failed, I didn't want to go back to waiting tables. So I thought, hey, let me try a food truck. So I started shopping for a food truck, and then ready to go, bought a food truck, approached the city and found out that there was a 25-year-old ordinance that did not allow food trucks in the central business district zone. So being the bull that I am, I fought the city for 2 years, changed the law, and now we have 100 food trucks.
So it's all thanks to you that we have food trucks now.
I am the hellraiser that started that.
You're one of the people.
The pioneer.
Great. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. And this is what it did to me. You know, food truck was fun, a lot of fun. However, if it rains, you really don't work. I needed more consistency in life.
Right.
I needed to add more items to my menu that I couldn't do on the food truck, desserts and such. So after 5 years of operating the food truck, the banks started looking at me a little more seriously, and like small business loans. And we got it 1 year, and voila, here we are.
Great. So Gypsy Queen, where did this name come from?
So Gypsy Bedouin more, my mom used to call me, because as a kid I loved to act like a gypsy. I would dance, I would read poems for fortunes. I wasn't shy. I was always the one out in your face, strangers and such. So she would call me Gypsy, so it stuck with me.
So it's after you then.
After me.
What kind of food do you serve here? It's not your typical American food.
It's not at all. We are mostly Lebanese food. We do play outside of our box once in a while. I love Asian food, so I would have like coconut Thai soups or just a little fusion, but mainly it's Lebanese.
Lebanese.
Yeah, it's all my mother's recipes we used to cook together.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh, yeah. And
That's
then
great.
some of my little tweaks
Tricks
too.
and tweaks and twists. Who is your typical client? Who is your typical customer?
The beauty of it is, honestly, and I love doing this when I come out in the dining room, I see elderly, I see middle class, I see punk rock, I see metal,
All kinds of people.
everybody, and I love that. I'm hitting all the demographics, and that is such a blessing.
What do you like most about what you do, about you running this business, or anything about this business?
I love feeding people.
Feeding?
I love the smiles, especially from people that come from that country or have been, and they say, oh my God, you just reminded me of my teta, my grandmother, or my mom, or I haven't had a falafel like this since I left Israel or Lebanon or anywhere that serves this kind of food.
Anything you like least?
Too garlicky, or you know, it has too much flavor, but I'm not Americanizing any of my flavors. How we eat is how I feed you.
You keeping it authentic?
Yeah, I'm definitely keeping it authentic. There's too many Americanized places anywhere,
Right.
you know. When I crave my food, I want to have it exactly the way I ate it back home.
Well, thank you so much for spreading your culture. I personally love your place.
Thank you.
I think it's great to be able to share and bring awareness to other cultures through food. I think it's a great way to do that.
Very important too.
Do you have a lot of tourists who stop by?
We do.
or-
We do. We, Yelp has its ups and downs.
Yes.
The up is the people find us on Yelp when they, Google or whatever. And then the downs are the complaints that people are not very familiar with the cuisine, that think they are familiar, and they say, your pita is not pita, it's tortilla. Well, no, it's Lebanese pita. It's really thin. Things like that, this is not how a shawarma should be. When the person had gone to a country one time and now they are professionals about
Right.
how the food is. And then each village prepares things differently too, no matter where you are.
Right.
So this is what I know. This is what I've eaten in Lebanon in my part of the village that I serve, authentic as it is. Yeah.
Why do you think Asheville is such a magnet for all the people, tourists including?
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
It drew me here from Atlanta, and I visited in 2003, and I felt the sense of community and the beauty and the small scale, which is not so much so small anymore. And I went to Atlanta, packed my bags like a gypsy, and moved.
If you could describe Asheville in one word, what would that be?
Oh, that's a tough one. Weird is so overused.
Weird.
Unique.
Unique.
There's a little bit of everyone here.
Right.
There's different scenes, lots of good food, and great scenery.
Are these the pictures of your family?
This is my mother. All of it.
Great.
In here in spirit.
Your inspiration and the source of the
Absolutely.
great recipes that you bring to Asheville now.
Everything I owe to her.
They serve food, but also sell some authentic.
Yeah, like if you want to cook this
food
kind of
items.
food at home, you can come here and find it at a much cheaper price than if you would go to like Earth Fair has tahini, but it's really expensive. Little specialty stores. We try to keep our prices nice and low.
Great.
And if you don't see something you want, you can always let us know.
Do you
and
cater?
We'll order it. We do cater. We cater. We run the food truck still, and we do this.
And you have a website,
www.gypsyqueencuisine.com.
and you have a Facebook page.
Yes, it's a GQC Lebanese Street Food, and Twitter is GQC Street Food.
Great. Thank you so much for
Thank
taking
you.
time. I hope more people discover your business and
Come let me feed you.
try authentic Lebanese cuisine.